Okay, hello everybody and Happy New Year. This is a general reading for the collective. Short reading just to get everyone with the energy. Okay. So I'm having a sale on my Etsy store for 40% off readings for anyone who would like to purchase something there if they feel like they need a reading. Okay. Any other? So the first card we have is Victory, and that is Victory of the Light. We have come over so much. We've accomplished so much in a short amount of time. The tides have turned, even if they don't seem like it. Financial constraints. For those people who felt like they've been in financial worries, or their finances have been blocked for some reason, or they've been blocking their finances, the finance constraints will now be lifted. There are some collective blocks I'm feeling. So if you're feeling these blocks, just breathe through them. Let them go. They will pass. Any more cards? So Chakra, Archangel Shemuel. So a lot of things to do with self-confidence are being cleared up at this time as well. Hope that's straight. There we go. It's a bit better. A lot of things to do with self-confidence. Okay, confidence issues. There are some light workers out there who aren't completely sure they should be doing their soul mission, but that's not really the point. You can do your soul mission. It may even be you just taking small steps. Your light is really needed here right now. There'll be some, there'll be some energies, people that will be walking away from you at this time because your vibrations no longer resonate with each other, and that's fine. don't worry about that, because it just means that something better is coming in for you as well. Don't see it as a loss either. It's not a loss, it's a transition into something better. And that's what we're all going through now. We're going through these transitions. The more you accept your soul mission, the easier these transitions will be. So don't hold on to so much resistance if you can. Let it go. I think that's it. Okay. What card? So let's just see what the angels have to say. About the collective energies, or what can help you to really gain some confidence at this time and stick to who you are. And love yourself. Self-doubt comes from an absence of self-love. So we got manifestation. You're definitely manifesting the life you want right now. You're so close to it. You're in it. You've manifested it. You're in the timeline you've always meant to be in. So stop listening to the noise around you when people are trying to tell you something different, trying to distract you from what you actually been manifesting. It's all gonna work out for you. Just don't hold on to any expectation of how that is going to be. Just enjoy the ride and stick to your guns. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. That's still something that a lot of us are learning, that we have to start listening to ourselves more than other people, because they may be a mirror or a reflection of God back at us. But if we're not listening to ourselves, then what really is the point? Yes, surrender. God, the Creator, wants you to surrender to what is happening right now. Stop taking on so much responsibility. You don't need to take on the world's responsibility. There is a collective of light workers who are here supporting you, even if you don't know who they are. They're here to take on some of the load, so you're not alone. It's not all your burden to bear. So let that thought go. And surrendering will also help with your manifestations. And getting in the mindset that you're of service and that you're happy to be of service will change your perspective on how you manifest things as well. It will become easier to manifest things if you think of how you can be of service. And it doesn't matter how you are of service, what you do, how you help people, whatever your soul mission is. Everyone can find a way to help another person through what they are doing, whether it is through music, art, writing, creating, I don't know, inventions that'll help people. So yeah, whatever questions you've had whatever questions you've had lately, maybe about your twin flame getting into union. I know that's something that's coming up here. Or questions you had about your starseed mission, your twin flame mission, and you're wondering if the answer is yes or no. The answer is yes. So twins will be getting into union. Twins will be getting into union soon. And I know I've been saying that for a while, and a lot of channelers and readers have been saying that for a while, but it really depends on us if we're open to it and if we're not holding on to it so hard. If we stop trying to manipulate it and just enjoy it for what it is, it's a reflection of unconditional love back at us. And if we if we see it that way, then the union's going to happen a lot faster. Stop putting pressure on your twin as well to be in union with you. Stop thinking it has to be this way. They have to be this way. They have to do it this way to get into union with you. It's going to be a challenge for the collective to get into union now with all these mandate stuff. So allow it to be the way it's meant to be, and as the truth comes out in the world in the next few months, there will be lots of more unions coming together at a easier and quicker pace. That's like a constant pace. There won't be any stagnicity, that's a word, stagnancy, when it comes to unions, because as the truth about everything starts to come out more and the media can no longer hide it, there's that big shift in consciousness, and the light is going to be more prominent than anything evil or dark. So let it be as it is, surrender to it, trust the Creator that the Creator knows what you need, and your guides know what you need, and your higher self knows what you need. Just try to do the best you can, really. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You have angelic protection. I think the angels and the archangels are watching over all light workers and starseeds and twin flames, even if they're not asking for protection. There's like this kind of covert thing going on with the angels, where they're just out of earshot, that if you need them, they're there. So they're constantly watching the collective to make sure that everyone is on track, not being attacked as much as possible. And yeah, so we've got the blue, so that's Archangel Michael. Okay. If you have any questions about this reading, feel free to comment below. So there's healing energy coming. There's healing energy on Earth already, with cosmic golden light from the great central sun being poured into and onto Earth. So all light workers and starseeds and twin flames are feeling that exceptionally high. So So drink lots of water, eat foods that you are drawn to eating, because that is what your body needs at this time, whether it be meats or veggies. If you're feeling inspired to eat something, eat it. Sometimes food is just for the soul. The soul just needs sometimes that comfort. So like today I felt like I had an image of boiling some potatoes and making some mashed potatoes with just, you know, a little bit of the meat drippings and some butter, and just mash it all together with a bit of smoked paprika. And that's what my body needed. And it's like your higher self will show you certain foods that you need to be eating at times when maybe the energies will be at its highest, and then they'll be showing you, like, if you're aware enough, if you're open to it, they will help you and show you what you should be eating, just to maybe keep your energies grounded into the earth a bit more if you're having issues with grounding, because potatoes are grounding foods. But yeah, be open to that, to those messages, because they're to help. Okay, so we've got some Kundalini stuff here happening as well. Some major Kundalini healing activations and stuff coming. I feel like that's Archangel Raphael. If you need some heart chakra activations or clearing, ask for true source of love and Archangel Raphael to come in. And anything about the Kundalini stuff. So I'm hearing people who haven't experienced the full Kundalini awakening. So that may be some lingering light workers from the first, second wave who woke up, not this new wave that is coming, that haven't had that full activation. We'll be going through the activation in the next month or so. A lot more will be having it. How can they move that along? Or do yoga. Downward dog will help with the energies to move up your body. Yeah, downward facing dog yoga. It'll help to flow the energy through the body at a faster pace, especially if you're feeling blocks in your body and you don't know how to release them. The yoga poses will help, because the downward dog stretches out your back and you move your whole body in that kind of fluid movement. And the more you do that with breath work, you will have a full Kundalini activation. And yeah, try not to worry about it too much either, because you don't want to block the activation. So moving along, so we've got friendship and union. That's twin flame, friendship and union, because you are your twin's best friend and you're coming into union soon. Yes, there are a lot of twin flames coming to union in the next few months. Be open to it. Be open to it. Allow it to be what it is. Don't put too much pressure on yourself or your twin flame for it to be something different. Let go of the expectation of how you dreamed it would be, because it won't be that way. There's been so many energetic changes that it's not gonna appear like you want it to appear. But it's a coming together of souls. So it's like the physical and etheric, spiritual, spirit versions of your twins merging. So your higher selves and your physical selves will merge. Your higher selves will merge first, if they haven't already. And it will trickle down to the physical selves. And you'll feel like a sexual energy going through your body, going up your body. And that goes back to the Kundalini awakening and energy activation. So what you need to do with those things is breathe and do yoga and allow the energy to move through your body. Maybe do it in the privacy of your room when that happens, so that if somehow you trigger the activation, you're not around people to disturb that activation from completing. And don't be afraid of it either. It's meant to happen whenever you feel those energies. That's the right time for you for when that is meant to happen. Signs and reminders. So that's to do with repeating numbers. The universe communicates to you in that way. And then there's blue birds and butterflies. So there's transformations happening still. People are coming out of their chrysalis to be butterflies, and you got feathers and stuff. So your angels will be sending you messages as well along the way. So be aware of that happening as well. Honesty and communication. I guess it's just in general. Be honest with yourself, be honest with other people. Lying won't help you in any situation from now on, because there'll be karmic responses to any lies. So be honest and communicate as well as you can about how you're feeling and what you want, especially in a twin flame union. If you're worried about it coming across strange or mean, focus on being kind, and then you won't have any issues. People need to start really focusing on being kind to each other in communication. And that's something that you can learn as well. It's not easy. But your twin flame is you in a different energy, well, in a different body, different energy, masculine or feminine. Whoever's watching this, they are reflecting you at a higher level. So when you're kind to them, you're showing yourself kindness. And whatever you show them, they'll show you. So you're in a constant state of mirroring each other. So remember that when you're talking to them and you're going to get angry about something, take a moment to really see whether or not that is how you want to be treated yourself. If you're having a difficult time, communicate with them and tell them you're having a difficult time. they will try to understand where you're coming from. Sorry, they need to be straight. I'm a Virgo. They need to be straight, otherwise it's gonna look wonky. Sorry if it looked wonky. So we've got listen deeply. Yeah, there you go. Active listening will help twin flames who are coming to union in the next few months, who maybe have trouble communicating at first. Until you both get used to being energetically within reach of each other. Actively listen to the other, even when you feel like shouting at them for some reason because maybe the energies are too much. They will understand where you're coming from because it is a holy love. It is a reflection directly from God, from the Creator. And it's meant to happen. It's one of those things you've been contracted to have this lifetime. So no matter what happens, no matter who blocks it, they won't be able to block it for long now. People who try to block a twin flame union will be removed out of that, out of this vicinity of twin flames. So yeah, so if one half of the twin flame is still dealing with karmic energies, those energies will be removed. There won't be any other choice for them. They will feel uncomfortable in your vibration and in your energetic space, and all they will want to do is leave, so they won't have any choice. You won't have to do anything but raise your vibration. The more you raise your vibration, the more those people will just be like, this person feels weird to me now. They don't feel the same, they feel different somehow, and they won't know why, because these karmic energies haven't fully awakened yet, and they'll just think that you've gotten a little bit weird. But you're just not a vibrational match anymore, and they'll just feel repellent to you, which is good because it'll bring the holy love together a lot faster, and it'll be a lot more harmonious. So we've got this romance and connection, and that's what we're all kind of working towards. That's what we want. As you can see in the picture, the two people there they look harmonious. They look like they understand each other, and they've taken the time to really communicate and understand where the other person is going. What's going on with the other person inside. And when you can do that, you work out any glitches and arguments aren't so disturbing to the twin flame union. You won't feel like there won't be any abrupt energies or separations, as this what language was that? As this wave of twin flames coming into union will understand that sometimes they will trigger each other, but this group of twin flames are more aware of that, and they'll be more in tune to their own emotions. So when they feel like a fight's coming on, they'll go their separate ways for a while and go within, really look deep what's triggering them, and let it go. So when they come back together, everything's fine, and they can talk normally about it and observe what just happened from a different place, from a different set of eyes, I guess you could say. But oopsie, this connection will be harmonious. That's what all the healing people have been doing as twin flames has been about. It's been about harmonious union and getting to that place. compassion, yeah. Have compassion for your twin, have compassion for yourself. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll get close. And the twins just need to realize that because they've been in separation for so long, they've led independent lives. And when you lead an independent life for so long without even coming into union for a little bit with that counterpart, you kind of realize that you can do a lot of things on your own. And that may cause tensions because you're so independent, and maybe your twin wants you to depend on them, but you're too independent. So you have to unlearn how to be so independent and start letting people in. Oops. Ask to use shower or receive, and power and intention. This is the time to really start setting your intentions for what you want in the year 2020. It's a powerful year this year. Powerful year of transformation. There you go. It's like you can have whatever you want this year. There aren't any setbacks. The only setback that there is excuse me, your ability to believe you deserve whatever it is that you want. If it's financial freedom and you haven't had financial freedom, you need to get into the vibration of believing that you deserve it, that it's for you. And when you start to do that, money will just come into you as quickly as it can. Any more cards for this deck? So now we've got the Beyond Lemuria card deck to look at what is actually shifting for the collective. So we'll do the Divine Feminine first. What's shifting for the Divine Feminines? Challenges. Lots of challenges. If the Divine Feminine can love themselves unconditionally, that will also speed up your union. Even if it's a little bit a day, you appreciate something about yourself a little each day, and it'll become something that you learn and excel over time. Okay, card for the Divine Feminine. Get a card for the Divine Feminines, please. All cards. Oh! She of the Lotus. Is there another card for the Divine Feminine? Nope. And they just want me to read that out of the book. So the meaning of this card is take a look at any unconscious patterns that may be running you. Are there elements of yourself you need to take out of the trash, dust off and reabsorb? Shadows can be painful or tender to touch. Sensitivity and an error can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness in self-love. Peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt or fear and bring them into the daylight. Under a loving and compassionate light, they will resolve and assimilate and re-assimilate so you can re-engage with your superpowers. Yeah. Okay, a card for the Divine Masculine. What do they need to know to help them shift their energies? Ooh, well that's just, it spun around. Sacral. So that's sexual energy and creative energy. Number 3, the Holy Trinity. Okay, so the sacral chakra is the core of creation, feelings, emotional responses, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, connection, letting go, creativity, sacred sexuality, passion, healthy boundaries, and valuing the body. So yeah, so it's a really twin flames kind of sacred sexuality stuff. You are invited to You are invited to revel in the present moment and feel deeply into your senses. The sensuality of being alive, the breeze on your skin, the scent of damp earth, the feeling of fitting perfectly into the temple you call your body. This card is about driving into the depths of a moment where all your faculties are available for divine creation. Your entire paint kit is present, as no part is left in the past or caught in the future. All of who you are unites in a point of deep experience. This is the ecstatic moment of conception for a project of new life. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, loving connection with whatever you are birthing into the world, and with whomever you have chosen to co-create with. So, twin flames is what I'm feeling for that. So, restore, get in touch with your creativity and embrace your natural expression. However it looks to you, the way you live is an art form. A unique expression of yourself. You can dance through challenge, sing through restriction, and paint your reality. The themes is your relationship with your body, your sensuality, and your sexuality. So who you give your sexuality to masculines. Healing position is lower abdomen, pelvis area. Color wash is vibrant orange. So if you want to get in touch with those energies, wear some vibrant orange. And then you have the snake again. You have the snake there for the Kundalini, and then you have the infinity symbol that the snake is drawing. Yeah. Do we have any other messages for this reading? No, that's it. I hope that helped, and thank you for watching. Yeah, readings and stuff is linked below, and thank you for watching. Bye.